Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. He's gone for it! Goal! CSKA Moscow! However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
CSKA Moscow go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Shots on, and hits one! He's got away with one there.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Jim, we know a team is always likely to react positively to a new boss, and results so far have indeed been really good. So, is this a temporary thing, or can it really last?
Well, I don't think we should judge him too quickly, Peter. He needs to go a bit further down the road this term before we can make a true evaluation. However, a good start can do a power of good, and 3 wins in 3 is doing just that.
Gets wrestled off the ball. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Aimed long and direct. Magnussen boots it to safety. And he's cut it out. Danger averted for now. Played out to the right. Is it in? Oh, the ball's come loose. Now, can he capitalise? Shoots!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Hernandez.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries one! What about it?
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Well, they could break here. Went in for a slide tackle and executed it cleanly. He is not one readily to... He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Aimed long and direct. Surely! Can he finish? He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
He's got options out wide. He's had a shot! He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Ahmad Grozny get themselves into the lead.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And it's Jagoev. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And now the finish! Basim sends it forward with interest. Akinfeev sends that a long way. Plays it out to the wing. And it's got through. Receives it from behind. Cut out in the nick of time. Dashing forward at pace. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Jagoev. Jagoev. Out wide to the right. Abel Hernandez. And he's onside. Hernandez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Ahmad Grozny come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Ahmad Grozny head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're already into the second period. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's found his man. And the finish! And he heaves it forward. Shoots! That is a great ball, but not a great finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Clearance and very necessary. Jagoev. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Hernandez. Out to the left it goes. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Turns and goes back. Forward it goes. Shapes to shoot. Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And now the breakaway. Jagoev. And here's the chance to counter. Yes, he is offside.
He may have been caught offside, but, well, Peter, from experience, defenders, I can tell you, hate those runs in behind.
Magnussen. Hit long and direct. And he's there to cut it out.
CSKA Moscow showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this...
Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Casemiro. Back into the middle. Magnussen gets good distance on it. It's Hernandez. Good ball. Now it's Hernandez. He'll have a dip! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
Abel Hernandez was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Point-blank header! No, not the best of headers. Aimed long and direct. Surely he scores! Has a pop! And in it goes! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Caught offside that time.
Well, he now knows that he has to lock in the timing. Success and failure depends on it.
It's gone a long way up and away. Now the counter. CSKA Moscow keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Away from immediate danger. So, the manager making the last of his changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Can he put it away? And the defence can get it clear. In comes the cross. There is the final whistle. Ahmad Grozny have done it in dramatic fashion. A massive test of character, and they passed it with flying colours. A truly outstanding comeback by any measure. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, a win's a win. Sometimes...
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what... Looking to shoot! Defence has got rid of that. He's in! Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Shoots! Breaks on here. Battles to win it back. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Cleared without complication. Dynamo Moscow get it back again.
Dynamo Moscow have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that contact.
Hits one! And he's done it! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Ahmad Grozny, go ahead, 1 goal to the good. He's had a shot! This could fall anywhere. Trying to get there. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he just whacks it away. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Now surely! And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Managed to get it away. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Casemiro. Casemiro. He's gone for it! Disappointing finish in the end.
Ahmad Grozny are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Aimed long and direct. Well played, he saw that coming. Well, they can break here, and help's available out wide. And the finish! That is wayward.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Ball's out on the left now. Here it is now, surely! Going for goal! Saved only by poor finishing.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Out to the left it goes. And he's going long. Mertesacker cuts it out. It's come loose. Swept in. Pinged forward. Well, that's where he wants it. He's got options out wide. He's got away. He'll have a dip! Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Going through. Can he score? A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Ahmad come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there's certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
And that's been levered clear. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. It's got through, and forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Forward it goes. Well read, he sorted that out. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Shoots! Dynamo Moscow have their manager to thank for the last result.
Well, Peter, he was lauded by the media, and quite rightly too. I think what he did was clever and decisive, and it just goes to show how tactically astute he is.
There's no flag. Plays it in.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Dashing forward at pace. So the ball's got out of play, and a change is upcoming. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And the shot! And the ball's come out. Looking for a decent ball in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. In once more. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Out wide to the right. Big chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Up to meet it! And that would have been game, set and match.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Dynamo Moscow making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and As a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Dynamo Moscow are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Danger averted for now. Well, here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Has a swing at it! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Ahmad Grozny get themselves a two-goal. Up for the header! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Big Chap has a pop! He scores! And what a climax we have here! Jim, your thoughts?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Dynamo Moscow give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Ahmad Grozny need to hold on for a few more moments.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Aimed long and direct. And that's it. Ahmad Grozny have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded.